no, hon, you're gonna look worse than Dora the Explorer. And at that point, I was like, I'm so offended. Hi guys, my name is Marisol and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me. I'm going to basically be doing my everyday makeup look and also be telling a story time on how I ended up with this short hair. So I didn't intentionally actually cut my hair short. It all started, I would say, 4 years ago was the first time that I lined my hair really light platinum blonde, because my natural hair is like a dark blonde color. And so I'm gonna insert a video or a picture here on how I originally looked the first time I dyed my hair blonde.
Take a picture.
There's a video.
No, it's a picture. It's a picture video.
It was so beautiful, so long, so full, so shiny, and I absolutely loved it. But at that time, I was obsessed with curling my hair. I would curl it every single day. At that point, I already had like 3 years curling my hair. I would curl it senior year and freshman and sophomore year in college. So my hair was getting damaged at that point. So about a year after I dyed my hair blonde, I got pregnant. And I remember a lot of people telling me that prenatals really help your hair grow healthy and beautiful and long and luscious. And I guess I believed it. And since my hair was getting damaged from having curling it for 3 years already, I was like, okay, I'm gonna chop my hair off. So I chopped it off, and here's a picture. After I chopped my hair off, it was pretty short and it was kind of messed up actually. The lady didn't even know how to cut it short the way I wanted. But nonetheless, I still kept that haircut and I let it grow. And by the time I let it grow, I'm gonna insert a picture of, I would say, maybe at the most a month or two ago, I had finally let my hair grow after 2 years up to like right here. It was to the top of my breast in length, but it was still pretty damaged because I had been lightening my hair too much. So I had longer hair, but it was damaged. So at that point, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go get a trim. I think it's time for a trim because you're supposed to trim, you know, your ends of your hair every 5 to 8 weeks. And I never got a single trim. My hair was just the way it was because I just let it be like that, and it was getting damaged and it was like breaking off. So I was like, you know what, it's time for a trim. I'm gonna go get a trim. So that's what I did. I went, and it was probably the worst decision of my life. I literally came home crying. And I came home crying because the lady, like, keep in mind, my hair was up to here. And instead of her doing like a little trim, like 1 inch or 2 inches off, she didn't. She did like this weird like staircase thing where it looked like layer, layer, but it looked like a stair. Like it wasn't even like those pointy like pretty hairstyles. I don't know how to explain. It was just, it looked like a literal stair on my hair. It just looked so botched. It just didn't look good at all. So I remember just sitting there and telling the lady, you know what, I don't like this haircut. It looks like stairs. Like, I just came for a trim. I want it all even. I told you to even it out, and you know, you gave me this stair looking thing. And she was like, honey, it's not that bad. You just have to put like some hair product in there, some hair oils, and just like style it with the curling iron or the straightener or something, but it's not that bad. And I was like, I just really don't like it. I think I'm better off, you know, you chopping it off short, and so that way it could all be even. And she was like, no, hon, you're gonna look worse than Dora the Explorer. And at that point I was like, I'm so offended. But I didn't tell her. I just felt offended because I was like, I didn't ask for your opinion, you know? Like, I came here to get a haircut and you gave me a terrible haircut, and I'm still gonna pay you and you're not willing to fix that for me? So she told me I was gonna look worse than Dora the Explorer. So I sat there and I was like, I really don't like it. And she was like, it's not that bad. Watch, let me put this hair oil on your hair and just get home and style it and you're gonna like it. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt. And I was like, okay, fine, how much is it? And she was like, $10. Which, don't get me wrong, $10 is really cheap. So it was fine. I paid her the $10, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna style my hair and see if I like it. Well, long story short, I didn't like it. It literally looked so ugly on me. No matter how much I tried to style it or how much I did to my hair, it just wasn't looking good. And that's when, my fiance came home, and I was like, well, surprise. I went to get a haircut while you were at work, and I hate it. I was like, I hate it so much. She left it looking like stairs, and he tried his hardest not to laugh at me, but it looked so bad. It just really didn't look good. Like, the lady didn't deserve for me to pay her, but I did, because like, she still cut the hair, but it just wasn't how I wanted. She was just so rude to me. I remember at home crying, saying I don't like this haircut. Like, I told her to even it out for me, and at the end, she was like, no, you'll look worse than Dora the Explorer. It was just a really ugly haircut. Like, I wish I would have taken a picture for you guys to show you guys how bad of a haircut it was, but it never even crossed my mind to take a picture of myself like that, because I was like, why would I want a picture of myself with my ugly hair? Like, I'm not gonna post that. So I'm just gonna post here on the video a similar haircut, but it was worse than this one. But I'm gonna post a similar one just so you guys could get an idea of how bad that haircut was, because it was terrible. It didn't look good on me. So I went to a nearby place called Supercuts. There I paid, I believe, $22, and I told the girl, you know what, I went to a different place that charged me only $10, and they botched me. Like, they literally gave me the worst haircut of my life. And she was looking at my hair, and she saw that I had short pieces back here and long pieces here, and it was all like, it was just not cute. She was like, yeah, that's a pretty bad haircut. I'm gonna try to leave as much length as I can, but still even it out as much as I can. So that's when she gave me this short haircut. I'll insert a picture of the day I got the haircut so you guys can see the length and how it looked and everything. I came out looking much better that day, much more confident. Obviously it sucked that I had short hair, but it was better than having something that looked like stairs. So I paid her. I even gave her a tip. I didn't give the first lady a tip because she gave me a terrible haircut. Like, she just didn't deserve it. And that's pretty much how I ended up with short hair. Like, it's so sad that you go to a place and you put all your trust in someone for them to do a good job for you, and they don't. Like, it sucks because you're spending your money, you're putting your trust in them, and you just want to find a place that's going to be good at doing your hair. And that place was just across the street, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to give them a try, because my fiance and my son goes to get their hair cut there, and they come back perfectly fine. So, I thought maybe she could do my hair too, but I guess she's not good at cutting girls' hair, because mine didn't look good. So Supercuts was a lifesaver. That girl there did a way better job, but now I'm here with short hair. And I know I mentioned that I chopped it off because of quarantine. No, I chopped it off about probably a week after I posted that Elsie video. So in that Elsie video, I still had my long hair. I chopped it off probably a week later, and then I would believe about 2 weeks after that, we went on quarantine. So that's when I ordered a cheap hair dye on Amazon, and that's when I decided to dye it darker blonde, because I was like, my hair's already short, it's already damaged, we're on quarantine, might as well change it up a little bit, dye it a little bit darker blonde, so that when my roots do start growing a bit, it won't be extremely noticeable. Because like I said, my hair is like a darker blonde, literally. Like, I don't know, the light is making it look like brown, but The color up here is my natural color. So that's the color that I tried to dye, you know, half my hair of, so that it looks more like of an ombre effect. That way if my roots grow, it's just gonna keep growing and looking natural, looking like I have an ombre style instead of having just everything all one color. Because I'm not trying to line my hair too much anymore because of the whole quarantine and because it's damaged and I want to let it grow. So with that being said, that lady effed up my hair the first time, and that's pretty much the reason why I ended up with short hair. Now don't get me wrong, I like short hair, it doesn't look that bad, but long hair just hits different. Like, you just want to have long hair. I don't know, maybe that's not your opinion, but I loved my long hair. I looked so much different, and if I could go back and never have curled it or never have dyed it or whatever, I would, because I wish I had long hair. So I'm probably gonna end up doing a video of trying rice water, because I've heard that rice water is good to your hair for hair growth because of all the protein it has in it. So stay tuned, I'm probably gonna end up doing a video of me trying rice water for either a week or a month or whatever, just to see if my hair really did grow, because I don't want to have short hair again. I already had short hair 3 years ago when I was pregnant, and I was finally growing, and then for me to go and get a trim and end up coming out with a botched haircut where I had to go and actually cut half my hair off, like, it's just super sad, because I didn't deserve to go through that. And I'm not gonna mention the name of the place because, you know, maybe it was just my bad experience, and, you know, they don't deserve to have low stars or whatever, but I just know that from my experience, I'm just never gonna go back there again to cut my hair. I'll probably just take my son there. But it was just terrible. Nobody wants to have their hair botched. But anyways, you guys could comment down below what did you like better? Did you like my hair better when it was long and blonde, or did you like it better when I got the first haircut when I was pregnant? Or if you guys actually like the botched haircut, the example that I put there, because I didn't, but who knows, maybe there's people out there that like it and ask for it that way, but I know I didn't. And let me know, or if you like it now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not that bad, it's pretty cute, but I want my long hair back, and I'm gonna try to let it grow. I'm gonna do the little rice water. I just know that long hair hits different, and I hope you guys aren't really bored with my story or bored with me doing my makeup. It's so hard to multitask. I never knew how hard it was to talk and tell a story while doing your makeup. Never in a million years did I think that it would be this hard. But it is. Also, if you guys have any suggestions on what else I could do to let my hair grow more, please let me know, because your girl is not trying to have short hair forever, because it took me literally like 3 years to let my hair grow to here where I had it, and to end up all the way up here to my shoulder again is pretty sad. So also, I have another story time, since I already explained, you know, the hair story time, and I'm not done with my makeup. So last time that I was at the store, some girl has the audacity to say that, you know, why am I taking my child out to the store and risking him while this whole coronavirus situation is going on? Like, I should be leaving him at home. Like, first of all, to each their own. Like, you get to decide what you want to do with your child or your life or whatever, you know, to each your own. But, you know, some people just don't have the luxury of, you know, having a babysitter or a nanny or someone that could take care of the kid. Like, I'm one of those. I don't have anyone to take care of my kid. So, you know, if I need something to make dinner at night, I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna buy what I need for dinner. And during this whole coronavirus, my fiance's job is an essential because it's in the medical field. So he makes products for surgeries and stuff for the hospitals. So obviously he's still at work, right? And like I've mentioned before, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I stay home and I make dinner and I clean and all this. And sometimes, I need something for dinner. So I go to the store. But I do think about my child. I do think of how this whole coronavirus situation is going on. So I try my best. Instead of going in the car and then having to put him in a cart from the store, I go walking to the store across the street and I take him in his stroller. That way he doesn't have to touch a dirty cart or anything. He just stays in his safe stroller that nobody has personally ever touched before besides me. And he stays perfectly safe in there, and I go and I get whatever I need, and then I put it in the bottom basket of the stroller. I don't let him touch anything in the store. So I don't think that's so bad. And sorry about that. I dropped the mirror. And I keep my distance away from people, at least 6 feet away, like it's recommended. It's not like I put my child in front of someone that's sneezing or coughing. But, people have the audacity to come and tell me that I'm not a great parent because I take them to the store. And that's not okay. Because, I don't have anybody to take care of my child at home. I don't have the luxury of having a babysitter or a nanny or a grandma that could possibly take care of my kid. It's just me at home. And if I need to go to the store, I will go as long as, they don't forbid it. So I don't know. I just felt like I had to explain myself there because I don't find it fair that there's people out there judging other people when they're already trying the best they can to survive through this coronavirus situation, because I know I am. I haven't gone out in like 2 weeks. In like 2 weeks besides, the time that I had to go to the store and buy a few things that I needed for dinner. Because after 2 weeks, you start running out of some ingredients and you need to go. And, I can't leave my child home alone. He could potentially kill himself or choke himself, like God forbid that. Which is why I have to take him with me. I don't have the option of leaving him home with anybody. So, I'm sorry to those people that, they don't want me out there with my child. But it is what it is, It is what it is. May God have mercy, and may He please send guardian angels to protect, my child and I from getting sick and all. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and you just gotta put, yourself in God's hands, and He's gonna take care of you. I dropped my eyelash curler. Well, I'm back now. Sorry about that. It is what it is. We're being safe. I mean, every time we come back from the store, we wash our hands before we touch anything or proceed to eat anything. And when we're at the store, I always tell my son, don't touch your face, don't touch your eyes, don't touch your mouth, your nose. He knows better. He knows not to grab anything. I know I don't. So I'm gonna apply my eyelashes. I'm not doing eyeshadow today because my story times aren't even that long in order for you guys to watch me do my eyeshadow, because that takes me like 40 minutes. Now, it doesn't take me 40 minutes to do the eyeshadow, but to do the whole makeup, it would just take me absolutely forever to do that. If anything, I'm just gonna rub some translucent one. Nothing dramatic. I'm not gonna do my eyeshadow on camera. I could save that for a different video, but not this one. Would you guys like to see me do my fiance's makeup? Like a challenge? Or something funny, like what's in the box challenge? I want to do something fun. So, not gonna lie, I actually... Okay, so sorry, I dropped the mirror again. So I'm not gonna lie, I tried to do this video probably like I'm not exaggerating, like 30 times. I tried and I couldn't, because every time I'd record, my son would be over there, he'd be minding his own business on his tablet, right? And then as soon as I would press record or started talking or something, he would just start cracking up. He'd be like, ha 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 ha. And I'd be like, what the hell, what is wrong with you? But he just thought it was so funny that I was recording. Like, he just didn't want me to do this video for some reason. I don't know why, but that's why I haven't posted in a couple of days, because he's just not letting me. Probably the next video I do, I'm gonna have to end up doing it when he's asleep or something. So thank God that right now he's outside playing with his dad, because I would not be able to do this video if he was in here right now. They're just right here in the front yard, just playing a bit. Honestly, eyelashes do look a little different when you don't have eyeshadow on. They just look like more dramatic for some reason. Also, I feel like I look a little weird because I have my hair parted down the middle. I never have my hair parted down the middle, but wanted to try something different today. Apparently my fiance says that he likes it better this way. I like it better when I have my side bangs, but then I also feel like I look so much younger with my side bangs. And like this, I look older, like more of a mom. I mean, I am only 23 years old. So basically the recap of my story is, if for those that missed it or skipped through, is okay, so that is the final look. This is just my everyday go-to makeup look. It's just literally my face and eyelashes, no eyeshadow. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, even though it was just all blabber and ranting and story time and all over the place, still go ahead, subscribe, hit the bell button, and see you in the next video.